List season is upon us. Yes, 2018, it's coming to an end. Time flies. And you know what that means. End of year, year recap, best of year lists coming your way. Back in 2014, we started a most worn sneakers of the year list, and it's kind of been, tradition for us ever since. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, at Mr. Fomer Simpson, just saying, then you have already seen all of these sneakers many times over the course of the year. I treat my Instagram story kind of like a vlog, kind of a behind the scenes. I almost always show what I've got on feet for the day though. So if you've been following me, you should be able to make, or predict, I should say, you should be able to predict this video, this list. And with that said, let the listage commence. Here are the 5 most worn sneakers, by me of course, in 2018. We're gonna go backwards, starting with number 5, least of the most worn, to the most of the most worn. So here it is, number 5, the Air Jordan 1 Nigel Sylvester. These released not even 3 months ago, but I've already worn them that much. They went into the rotation instantly, and for the first month, I barely took them off. I love the sneaker. I love what it's about. I love the details. I love that Nigel is from New York City. Buckets and I, it's our hometown, so we always show love to New Yorkers. And I always have a pair of Jordan 1s in the rotation regardless, always. It's mandatory, and so this was the pair of Jordan 1s I wore more than any other this year. Like I said, even though they kind of just released. Number 4 is the Nike React Element 87, in the running for sneaker of the year in my opinion. They look good, they feel incredible, and I put a bunch of miles on them. This was another shoe that released a little later in the year. I think it was maybe July, and so I haven't had the chance to wear them as much as the other 3 pairs on this list, which leads us to number 3, the Nike Air Max 270 Hot Punch, my favorite 270. These released back in March, and it has just been a staple ever since. I feel like this is the unsung hero in sneakers this year. The Element 87, for example, gets a lot of hype, a lot of attention, way more than these, but this sneaker is so good. For all day comfort, they're really hard to beat, and they look incredibly dope too. Very underrated, the 270 is. Very underrated. Number 2, my second most worn sneaker of the year, the Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 Wave Runner. Like I said earlier, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw this sneaker a lot. I wore these and wore them some more. These originally released at the end of last year. They restocked this year, but this pair was from the original release, so a 2017 sneaker, but it was this year that I laced them up and put them on the pavement. Like I said, over and over again, daily damn near it seems like. I wore these to the point that they don't even look good anymore. They are banged up beyond repair, but it's one of my favorite sneakers, and I think that's what you should do when you really like a sneaker. Wear it. Number 1, the most worn sneaker of 2018 by me. Drum roll. The Nike Air Max 197 Sean Wotherspoon. If you had a side-by-side look of what this sneaker looked like fresh out of the box, and then what it looks like right now, you would know. I have worn the ever-loving dog shit out of these. Actually stepped in dog shit in these too. I've stepped in everything. It's one of my favorite sneakers, honestly, of like the last 5 years. The way it was done, the way Sean and Nike executed it, 10 out of 10, 38 fire emojis. These really are a perfect score in my book. I think I'm gonna actually try to clean them up and keep wearing them. I really need a new pair, but until then, I gotta get some more miles out of these. I just absolutely love this sneaker. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw these a lot, more than a lot. And there you have it, the 5 most worn sneakers of 2018 by yours truly. You'll see the same sneakers on other lists, and a couple have already been on other lists that Buckets and I have put together because the sneakers on here are really good. When you love a sneaker, when you like a sneaker as much as I like these 5, that's what you should do. You wear them. The more dope a sneaker is, the more I rock them. So it makes sense. Leave a comment below and let me know, let us know, what is your most worn sneaker this year? What sneaker have you worn more than any other, above all else? I'm actually really curious to see which pair it is for all of you. So leave a comment below and let us know what that sneaker is. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow with a brand new video. Same time, same place. And like I said, to close out the year, we're going to have a lot of really cool, a lot of really fun lists. Buckets and I always like putting these together. So stay tuned for more lists as well. Lists. Until then, I'm out.